As you celebrate your $1 billion in revenue, what are the bottlenecks that will get you or keep you from achieving $5 billion in revenue? At $5 billion, you're facing cultural fractures, geographic sprawl, and pressure from professional investors your current systems weren't built to handle. Cultural fracture can cause your organization great grief and you tremendous heartburn as the CEO. As culture expands to other states or other countries, you have cultural traditions inside those new territories. Your organization now has potentially new languages and new ways of learning and new ways of expanding your customer base. The customer base also is growing and expanding with their own cultural norms. Values aren't lost, they're muted, and results can be slowed down. Going from $1 billion to $5 billion has its own bottlenecks. Geographic expansion could be another one of those where customers have different traditions, different locales of rituals, and the customer base could have additional complex needs. Your culture, your people, and your processes need to expand to fill those cracks. Another bottleneck would be how do you coordinate and lead an ever-growing organization from $1 billion to $5 billion. Installing professionals on your leadership team, continuous improvement around their growth and development, around their ability within their role, and do you need additional roles now as governance and other outside factors affect your organization on your quality, your profit, and your culture. As you grow from $1 billion to $5 billion, another bottleneck could be your organization's needs outgrow your team. How can you address that? What are the shortfalls? Personal development, leadership development are constant in an ever-changing, growing organization. Cultural alignment around values, around the values of the organization need to be clear as your vision, clear as your normative behaviors, so that as the organization grows in number of people and number of customers, the cracks that could project from your processes are covered by the values and the outcomes of the people. Another bottleneck in growing from $1 billion to $5 billion is you will have additional professional investors. What are their expectations? Are they board members? Are they outside investors who just wheeled their way with you on a phone call or give you that monthly update of why did you have a shortfall? As a professional investor, they may give you great advice in their mind, and you have to ferret through, is it good advice? Is that meet the strategy that you're trying to employ? What are the pluses and minuses of professional investors? How do you create an environment where you, the board, the shareholders, get the best results for your team, for your stakeholders and your shareholders? As we discussed the bottlenecks going from $1 billion to $5 billion, how do you get that done? What is your strategy? How do you have a trusted advisor help you with your plan, your strategic plan, your governance, your cadence and the rhythm of the organization? And does your team align with those new values, new ways of meeting your purpose and your mission? Around those bottlenecks, culture needs a process. How you care for your people, how you follow up for the people. Do you understand your customers and what they're going through, not just during the 9 to 5, but what's happening around their life? Do you have a process to take those cultural potential cracks and add more gasoline to your values, to your mission, and to your purpose? The second gap could be around your leadership team, their skills and competency. I make the assumption that you started with a leadership team that had individual character. Character as a value in each individual, and from that you can build skills and leadership. What are the skills and competencies and leadership within your team that you need to get to $5 billion and beyond? Think about those skills. Think about the different clients that they might interact with from a negotiation point of view, a contracting point of view, the legalities of going from $1 billion to $5 billion, the internal training, the internal knowledge management and learning management systems that you need on your executive team to grow from that 1 billion to 5 billion. The third bottleneck would be around capital. You might have professional investors already at 1 billion, but as you move to 5 billion, you may have a change of those professional investors. What are their expectations? Ensure you understand the investors' expectations. Do not go around with your eyes closed on what they want and how they want it, and most importantly, when they want it. Professional investors and capital are not easy to find. Great ones are the ones you want to work with that actually partner with you, and not only do they bring you professional investment capital, they bring you skills and competencies that help round out either your board or your one-on-one mentoring and coach. Use those investors to your positive impact. The bottleneck and the challenge to go from 1 billion to 5 billion can cause you to be stuck. Before that happens to you, please visit the link below. Thank you.